So let's get into the weekly messages for all 12 zodiac signs, starting with a general message. And in the comments, how was your holidays, everyone? Well, the holiday is still not over, but if you're celebrating, if you're with family, how was your holiday so far? Let me know. Okay, so for general message, what is coming your way? Some of you can expect a large lump sum of money, like it's owed to you. Some of you, there is money that's owed to you and you can expect it. All right. So here it shows denial. It shows denial. It shows friendship. This is interesting. Play hard and finances. Some of you, the message could be don't be in denial about a friendship or someone. If you are crushing on someone, I gotta clarify. Let me see what y'all in denial about. Let me. Okay. I kind of felt that way, but I just wanted to clarify it. Do not be in denial about a friendship. Now, there's two things that I'm gonna go. Some of you, it could be like a crush. All right, like you can have a real big crush on someone, and you could be waiting or seeing what they're gonna do next or what's gonna come next. But don't be in denial if you feel like this person. I mean, don't be in denial about this person's intentions, especially if they are unavailable. Hi, my loves. Okay, chat. Y'all going in today. That's what I love. Hey, y'all. Please like. But yeah. Don't be in denial about a person who is unavailable, okay? Like, this really gives me crush vibes. Like, this could be someone that you're talking to as friends, and you guys could have had a good time together when it says goof off together, spending time together. But there's something very unavailable about this person, and that's what Spirit is saying. Don't be in denial. What they mean by that is sometimes you can romanticize someone and hope for more, but if they're showing up and they're inconsistent and they're not trying to take your connection to the next level, pay attention to their actions. Don't create a false scenario about someone, especially if they're showing you the signs that they're unavailable, okay? So that's what I see. Like, maybe you're better off as friends with someone, and that's what the connection's basis serves, as a friend and nothing more, okay? Spirit also wants you to make sure that you go out and have a good time, you know? Some of you could be focusing on your finances for this week, so you could be budgeting. Let me see. Oh, this is good. When it comes to your finances, it says prosperity begins. Some of you may get a new job or like a new business deal. All right. And it's coming out again. If you are, seriously, it's coming out again. If you, for general message, if you are trying to get closer to someone, this person is very emotionally withdrawn, and that's going to be the obstacle and the challenge. If they're withdrawn, you could be getting readings on this person, trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. But Spirit wants you, take your power back. All right. Take your power back, and you will have other options. You will have other options that show up soon. Just choose wisely. Choose your options wisely. Who is this person that you crushing on? Yeah. So this could be a season 2 where you're going to notice that your finances is strengthened, because it shows material harvest and it shows spiritual strength. So This could be a season for you to really focus on your money. You're going to notice financial increases, financial opportunities. All right. And some of you too, I hear hungry for success. Some of you can really be pushing yourself, pushing your body to the limit because you really want success. All right. And some of you too, I hear thirst traps. Some of you could be like putting up some pictures. You could be putting up some pictures, trying to catch someone. What else? What else is going on with your week? Your week must be humble. Your week must just be about work and your goals and you going home. It doesn't seem like much is coming out in the energy for today, so that's good. You crushing on somebody that's just emotionally unavailable. Let me see. A matter of fact, if this general message is for you, let me get a little more information. How does this person see you right now? How do they feel or see you? They see you silent. The highest priest is kind of quiet. So maybe you're to yourself. You could be waiting on them. You could be waiting on them. Ooh, they see Hierophant. That you are a person that looks like Hierophant is like wifey vibes, hubby vibes, somebody that would be more about commitment, and then it shows the world. So it could be you give off an energy where you would want to settle down. Like you give off commitment energy. That's what your energy is. So let me tell you, actually, this is a gift to you, honey, because people that are not on the same type of time as you, if you're looking for a commitment, if you're looking like, honey, no, you ain't gonna, give me no fly by night. I want something more serious and solid. Than anybody who is not in alignment with that. That's probably why they're probably not looking for something committal. They could be looking for something casual. I always speak about my big CCs. Are you looking for something committal or casual? This person is probably looking for something casual, and that's why they're probably showing signs of unavailability. All right. Well, at least you in the right energy, honey. You better stay in that energy until somebody comes and respects you. Put some respect on your name, honey. And that's good too, because if they see you as silent, that just means you're not chasing anybody. You ain't entertaining. You're on, to me, that means you're doing the right thing. It's like I can crush on you, but I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to be available to you if you ain't wanting what I'm wanting. It could be like that. I ain't going to chase you, but damn, baby, you look kind of good, You look kind of good, baby, but I ain't gonna chase you. I ain't gonna be. That's how you feel. General message. So for your money, sorrow when it comes to your money. What's this about? The Fool. I'm telling you, some of you have a new job coming with the Fool and exhaustion. You're gonna be you're gonna be working your behind off. And you know what this gives me too? Like having a lot of responsibilities. I just feel like you're exhausted. If you work at a company, you have projects and certain things that are due. Some of you could be playing catch up when it comes to work this week, and it shows the master. Some of you guys could be managers. You could be managing a site, managing a company. You're really good at what you do. Some of you work at home by yourself and you love what you do. You could be holding back from friends right now in order to, some of you could be working overtime. Some of you could be holding back from friends so that you can stay focused. Like, guys, I would really love to come out and like drink with you guys, but honestly, I gotta catch up on work. It sounds like a thing like that. Like stress is gonna be, work is going to be a little stressful, but I see your money looking good. I'm telling you, you guys have a new job. Some of you have a new position. But don't compare yourself You know, like spirit wants you to trust that where you are is where you're meant to be. Don't compare yourself. There's a huge energy around success. I feel like you really have goals that you really are trying to like fight your way and achieve. And it could be people comparing themselves to you as well. Like some of you can work in a very competitive field as well. All right. But how's your money? Ace of Pentacles. You guys have a new, I'm telling you, there's money. Money is looking good. Money is damn sure looking good. Yep. And then it shows the star. So that's good. Money's coming in. You're paying off debt. Your money is looking real good for this week, guys. So let's get into these zodiac signs. My lovely Sagittarius. You know somebody secretly has a crush on you, and they may feel as if you are a celebrity. They don't really know that, but they may feel that way about you. I don't know why. You seem so exclusive. Like somebody watches you from a distance and you're just different. You're really, really different. And it's almost like you are in your own lane. There's just something very unique about you. There's something very priceless about you. This gives me secret admirers. So this is somebody admiring you. It can even be like a neighbor. It could be a neighbor, or it could be someone who works at your company, or somebody who sees you around your neighborhood. I really get that. They feel like you're friendly, but there's just something about you that just says, you know, you're unavailable. Like you seem like you got some real good stuff going on with you. Sagittarius, this is a big energy of somebody trying to figure you out, and they have a huge crush. Like it's very adorable. It is the most adorable energy in the world. So whoever this person is, it's very genuine. Their crush for you is very genuine. Some of you too, be careful, because it could also be your landlord. You might have a landlord. They renting out to you, but they're crushing on you so big. So yeah, some of you might have to study for a test, an exam. There's something coming up for you that you could be preparing for. And you seem sweet too. You seem very, this week, Sagittarius, you're going to be like way more laid back. You're going to be way more present, and you're going to be opening up your eyes to the possibilities. You know, some of you too, you could have decorated your house for the holidays, and it kind of got you in this cheerful spirit. You can also be doing your hair. Some of you could be hairdressers. You want me to tell you why? I see products coming in for you. You know, like a person who has to like buy products in order to like stock up. You could be buying products and stocking up your salon. All right. So if this neighbor, if this person finds you to be a celebrity, or, you know, you just have this exclusive energy to you, you could just be a boss. It could be that you own your own stuff. And you are very, very focused, and whether you know it or not, you wear it in your energy, you know? But yeah, you are going to be very tunnel vision about the future, and watching like movies that have you at the edge of your seat. I see you looking at the TV like, oh, no, you didn't. Honey, you get really involved into them movies. You do. You get involved. So, and you could be on a hair growth journey as well. You're gonna be so happy and more accepting of the people who didn't approve of you. So some of you could have feared love because it could have came with ebbs and flows, which means inconsistency. Some of you even had a violent ex that you had to fight off at times, and it's like you could be moving on from that type of energy, and you don't really care what people think, and you are never going to give up or quit on your dreams. So there's a level, and I hear animosity from some of you can have a father who has animosity towards you because you stood them up. They feel like you stood them up, or you don't answer their phone. Or some of you probably have a father that I don't know, but if this might sound touchy for some of you. Like, let me tell you what's really going on. You have a father that's kind of like one-sided. They're very, very one-sided. And also they're very rigid in the way that they think. They don't plan ahead like you. They don't live the way that you do. And it's almost like when they call you, they just expect for you to be there. It's almost like I'm your parent, but they don't consider you the way that they should. So you could be, I don't even think that you stood them up intentionally. I just feel like you have a life of your own now and you have a lot of things going on. But anyway, there could be clear communication coming in with that. You could have a father that's going to check in on you. They just seem very angry. And let's see what else is coming out for you this week. I just keep hearing moving on. Wait, let me see something. I keep hearing moving on, Sagittarius. So I feel you could be in a season where you're freaking moving on. You're moving on. Shoot. Hold on. Let me see. Advice for Sag. What's going on with Sag? Okay, exploring your options. I honestly feel like, let me tell you what the exploring your options. If you do have a business, I really feel like you are in this energy where you're exploring your options to see how you can expand. I feel like making money is going to be really important for you, and turning pain into power. So that's another thing. I don't know if you are creating a ritual of just letting go, moving on, and you just want so much more, and you are creating this momentum inside you that is like, I'm tired of being so defeated. It's like you want your prayers to be answered, and yeah, I knew it. There's a new energy around you. It shows the worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Sagittarius, do you feel this energy already? Because I feel like you do. I feel like you're planting new seeds, and I feel like you are really starting to dream big. It says dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. But that's the thing. I feel like you are in an energy where you're ready to receive on a higher capacity. Like you could be in a place where you're tired of playing small, and I really feel like you're setting up yourself, like your mind and everything, to go for more. Like power is coming inside of you, like you're tired of certain things in your life. It seems like that, like a person who's tired, and they're going to be more strict on their boundaries and counting their blessings. And it's like somebody really, really fighting for success. Like they want more out of life and they're going for it. That's the energy that I feel from you, Sagittarius. Anything else for you? Look, big blessings, the universe. You are highly protected, and it could be you being in alignment now. Like you could have had distractions, false starts, all kinds of things. And it's like divine alignment. Also, there's some, I said it, somebody's attracted to you, somebody is spying on you. And it's so innocent and so cute. It's the cutest energy ever. Like somebody daydreaming about you and trying to piece your life together, but from the outside. So somebody is really thinking about you hard. All right, let's go. If you are dating, let's see your dating life. If you are dating, who is coming towards you this week, my lovely Sagittarius? Okay, Six of Pentacles. And then it shows the Tower. Towers is endings or... Okay. Somebody's waiting on you, Sag. Six of Pentacles means that you guys could have went out on a date. You could have went out on a date with this person. They could have expressed interest, but then it shows Tower, like endings, like them waiting around and feeling disappointed. They haven't heard from you. It could have even been like somebody trying to impress you and they felt like it would be enough for you to like reach out to them, or for you to, let me see, what did this person expect from you? I have to know. What were they expecting? I see massages. Oh, they want to make love to you, huh? It says when you ignore me, it hurts. So you're not really speaking to this person. You could be more focused on like healing, but they're holding on to you. If you met somebody and you cuddled with them, it's like you guys could have shared an intimate moment. You could have cuddled with them. You guys could have went out to eat, or you guys could have did something nice, because Six of Pentacles is somebody who invested in you. But then it shows it ended. Like they're waiting for you to call. Three of Wands is like, I'm waiting on you. Four of Cups is like they're disappointed and they're sad. You haven't... What happened? Let me see. Let's see, Sag. What happened? Why? Sag, how do you feel about this person? Let me start there. Oh, you would want them. You would want them, but you're not speaking to them. Like, you're looking for commitment. You would want commitment with this person, but you're silent. Then you know what I feel? You could be waiting on them to make the next move. You could be in the energy where they need to make a move next. Is that how you feel? Some of you too, you could be healing from things that you don't talk about, you know? You're not making the move. I really feel like you could just be waiting for them to make the next move. Because Queen of Cups means you're open to love. Queen of Cups means you are open to love. Then that means like this person needs to make a bigger effort. Let's see. I'm going to use a different deck. Hold on. I do have it. Let me see. Let's see, Sag. What are you waiting on? Like, you guys had a good start. Oh, you said exactly. So if you said exactly, does that mean you're waiting for them to make the next move? So it says your love life is affected. Yeah, you're waiting for them. You're waiting for them to make the next move. Well, I'll put this. What is the outcome of this dating situation for this week? Ooh. See, it says heal and teach. You're teaching them how to love you. You're not going to be chasing. If they want you, it has to be you're teaching this person a lesson. It's like, baby, you better, if you want me, then you better do something. Like, you're learning. Some of you could have been through some lessons, and you're trying to teach a person how to respect you and commit to you. It's like you want commitment. You're not just making it easy. You don't want someone to breadcrumb you. So you're waiting to see what they do next. That's all. And what will they do next? Let's see. What will this person do next? Ew, it shows walking away. What? This person may yeah, Five of Swords. Good job, Sag. I need a clap for you. Good job. This person, let me tell you. It shows the Five of Swords. Let me tell you, if you are holding back, like, baby, I am not going to chase you. I ain't playing. If you want me, you better make the effort. Good. I'm so happy you stood your ground, because why is it showing Five of Swords? Is this person playing love games with you and it came out child? Is this person playing like childish games with you in order for you to baby, you did a good job. You stay right there. I have to clap for you. You're right. If you suspect that this person is trying to play with you, you are freaking right. It's like they like you too, but it's almost like they could be like childish, emotionally immature, waiting for you to do something. Let they sit right there, honey. Good job, Sag. Good job. Hell nah. We ain't doing that. 2026, we ain't doing that. Good job, Sag. Hip hip hooray. They tried you, honey. They tried you bad. Okay. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, this is good. You guys can be planning a vacation. Page of Cups. Ooh, good. If you're in a relationship, it shows fun. I feel like you guys, let me tell you, for the couples, it's the holidays. So, you know, families be having all kinds of events and parties and all kinds of things that is going on during the holidays. So for you, if you're in a relationship, that's what I see with the Three of Cups. That shows celebrations. It could even be you two doing something really cute in the house for the holidays, you know? Some people they get in a relationship and they decide to have their own fun. So I just see things are good for you. Page of Cups just means more affection. You guys could be traveling and having fun. All right, so that's good. If you're in a relationship, you guys are good. All right, let's see your money. Ooh, Sag, if you dating, they be trying you. Okay, let's see. Okay, ooh, this is good. I'm telling you, if you work for yourself or if you have a, this is good. It shows mastery. It shows the Fool. If you have your own business, I feel like you're trying to integrate new things, a new way of making money, working from home. Others of you, if you work for a company, some of you can get a new job, but it shows lots of money. It shows abundance and it shows intensity. So this is good. I'm happy for you, Sagittarius. This is looking good. Abundance is coming your way. Money is coming your way. All right. Gemini, I hear a song, Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. Somebody needed to make a decision about you. You know, they were sitting on a decision. It's either they want to be with you or if they wanted to be with someone else. If this person didn't choose you, it's somebody who's sitting in regret. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Someone is missing you. They miss the way you made them feel. They feel like they chose wrong. And it's something to do with an anniversary. Like your anniversary could be coming up, or this could be like this time last year, you guys could have done some really beautiful things together. And it just brings back old memories, you know? So, and they try to paint you as the bad person in the beginning. And it doesn't matter. It just, for you, I see you like crying. Like you feel betrayed by this person. You can secretly feel played and betrayed by them, you know? Like you were expecting so much more from them. So it's like you are overcoming. You could have been in solitude. You could have been in your head about this person and what's going to happen next, or like, what's up? Like, and they could have made a decision to choose someone else. And that's the sad part. But the truth is, it's almost like what you needed out of this person deep down inside, they didn't have to offer to you. Like this person just seems very like stubborn. Like they give me my way or the highway type of vibes, you know? And you seem way more like genuine, or just, you even just seem way more mature. Like you handle things in a very intellectual, grounded type of way. Like you, I feel for you, Gemini, you need someone who's more on your level. That's what I really feel. They could have came off like they were on your level, but internally they were not where you are, you know? So you could be hard on yourself, like, damn, how can I not have seen through the red flags? But I really feel like this person played a real dirty game. And to be honest, they chose wrong, you know? Somebody's going to gift you a necklace this week, Gemini. Like somebody can take you out and they can give you a necklace, and it's going to throw you off because it's almost like we just met and you're giving me gifts. I don't know if I should trust it, but it surely looks beautiful. It's a situation like that. Someone's going to give you a position and they're going to be afraid, like, but can you handle it? Like somebody wants to give you more work. More work means more money, but they wonder if you can handle it. You know, somebody is gonna give you money is gonna make you happy in this season, Gemini. And if there's snow where you are, I see you playing in the snow with your kids. So you're going to be way more about your children and your finances and finally doing what makes you happy. Like Spirit is so happy. Like you fought a good fight when it comes to love. And I feel like you were with a lot of emotionally immature or emotionally unavailable people, and it was pulling your energy down. So in this season, it's going to be more so about family, friends, and your finances, and you finally getting it right. Like you got it together, Gemini. You know, like got yourself in a good space. You could have had situations that made you fall away from your own self and things that make you happy. You had a lot of tests. 2025 and 2024 could have tested you severely. And it's so crazy because it pushed you away from all the wrong people and it got you in alignment with the right people. I feel like you are facing a brand new beginning in your life. Some of you could be thinking about turning in your car. You could be swapping out your car, and I hear less money. You can downgrade your car. Let me see. See, synchronicities. You're going to start to notice numbers. And I just said that you could have been pulled from all the wrong people and you are in alignment going towards the right people. You're more available to like your kids. I see you in a place, Gemini. It is not going to be that easy to get to your heart like it used to be. Like now you're going to be a Gemini who's very, very cautious. You're going to look at people's patterns. You're going to start to observe people and you're going to want to take your time. You're going to start to say like, man, I don't believe in that. Just falling in love at first sight. Like, I want to know who you are. I want to know your patterns. I want to know if I can trust you, because I feel like you gave your trust too easily to people and you're not with it this year, not this time. You're way more protective over yourself. You have stronger, strict boundaries. It's going to be real strict with you, Gemini, real strict with you. Which is going to increase your value and increase your worth. So you're also going to be more drawn to nature and the simple things of life, because life was so chaotic for you that you are going to like quietness. Like, I've been through so much. I just need silence. I can't. You're not going to be able to do chaos anymore. All right. So look at the cards. They are in synchronicity of what I just said. It says time to move on. It's time to let go of old, worn out, so that you can come into the new. And that's what it is. If you even notice yourself crying, it's just like mourning the loss of playing small, mourning the loss of difficult relationships that took so much from you, and you're releasing an old identity of trying to prove your worth, of trying to hold on to the wrong people, of trying to make things work and fight for things that are not fighting back for you, So you own quality now. Quality is going to be your new thing. And it says accept heaven's help. So you have a lot of spiritual teachers helping you make sense of all your lessons so you can flush it out your system. So think about toxins. When your body is full of toxins, which can be karmic relationships, toxic people, negative thoughts, lower vibrations, you are flushing it out your system. So if you start to feel more drawn to the gym or nature, drinking more water, changing your diet, it's a way of you finally getting rid of what's not good for you anymore, right? Like by this time next year, you're going to be proposed to, or you're going to be proposing to someone. I hear like wedding vows. So you're going to be moving towards way more solid foundation. This is why you're being more strict. You don't want just anybody. You are looking for a stronger level of commitment, like marriage. All right. Some of you too, I see a new lease. You could be signing a new lease. But let's see what's coming for you. Yeah. See, you're thinking about somebody that you used to love. They're thinking about you too, honestly. But they would have slowed you down. Be careful. This person, and you have someone who could be flirting with you in this season, Gemini. But like I said, I see someone flirting with you. They may even try to gift you jewelry. And I just see you taking your time, you know? Like, let me take my time. But you could be attracted to them. If you are dating, ooh, for real? Ace of Pentacles. What this person is offering you is solid. Okay. It's up to you, Gemini. You got to decide. This person is coming towards you fast. It could be a fire sign. It could be an... I hear Cancer too, but if it's not a Cancer, it could be a... I'm about to say Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's not... It can be a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo coming towards you. They want commitment. They want... Whoever's coming, whoever you're dating, whoever you're with, they want commitment, honey. That's why they're giving you that chain, honey. Honey, there is a method to their madness. They're gifting you because they want to be more than friends. That's good. All right. So you're dating. Wait, let me see. What's going to be the outcome for you? What you going to do? Oh, okay, okay. So you're going to embrace it. It says nurture and embrace. Go ahead, honey. I know that's right. That's good. The new connection coming towards you, you're going to embrace. That's good. They want what you want. Okay. Okay. So if you're in a relationship, let's see. If you are in a relationship, what's coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person, ooh. Ooh, your partner is going to be way more, how can I say this? Freaky with you. They're going to be way more freaky with you, and they're going to be trying to give you money to help contribute to like the household, all right? King of Cups. Your person, if you're in a relationship, your person is going to have a huge appetite for you is what I'll say. And King of Cups, you could be with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, you know? And Two of Cups, damn, they're on you bad. Whoever you're with, they're addicted to you. They love you bad. And this week you can prepare for lots of love making and them trying to make sacrifices for your relationship and give you money to help towards the bills. And for work, you're stressed. But you got that money. Baby, be stressed and blessed. You can be stressed and blessed. It's a lot of hard work, but there's a lot of money. All right. You're going to feel good. It's a lot of hard work, but you're going to feel like it's worth it because you're getting paid what you're worth. That feels good. All right. Scorpio. Somebody just wants one last chance with you. You know, they can send you a private message and they're scared to tell you too much, like over the phone or if they DM you. But this person, they feel like you're prideful, like you hide how you feel. That's how this person feels. Like deep down inside, I know that you were a gift to me, and someone just wants one more opportunity to be with you. And when I say be with you, it's in a very lustful type of way. It's almost like you rejected this person. You went over the pros and cons of this person, and you fear them. You actually fear them. You fear them leaving you or embarrassing you or discouraging you from your journey, and you just you took all you could take from this person, and there's nothing more that this person could possibly do to you, because you could have seen the worst of them, you could have seen the best of them, you could have everything you already witnessed when it comes to this person. And I even hear like a diary of a mad black woman. You could have even you could have even went crazy on this person, honey. Like, like your last straw. That's how you'll know who this person is. And what it is with this person, you're at your wit's end. Like, they're going to come into your world, Scorpio, like, oh, can we just be friends? Like, can we just be friends? And you're going to feel like, well, we don't even have anything in common anymore. I don't even see the purpose of a friendship. So, this seems like a fight. Like, this seems like somebody's just trying to fight to stay a part of your world or still have access to you. If you know for sure that this person is in another relationship, it's like, it's boring. It doesn't compare to you. Even intimately, the level of love making and intensity that you guys shared, they do not have it with the other person. So this is kind of why, like, damn, if I could just touch Scorpio's body one more time, if I can just have one more conversation, like somebody who just, and in a sense, Spirit says like they need your approval. That's another thing. It's almost like you could have fueled this person's ego, and without you, they don't have that either. So like with you, this person could have felt like, yeah, I'm that man, I'm that, that chick. And then once you took back your heart, it's like everything that you brought to this person's life, it left as well, which is like their confidence. They don't have the same level of confidence that they had when they were with you. So they feel cheated, who they're with now. They don't feel comfortable. They don't feel confident. They feel really bored. After a while, everything just seems the same. And it's like, they think about you a lot, Let me tell you, this is like a creep, like somebody who even wishes, like, I pray that I show up in your dreams. I think about you so much that I pray that you see me in your dreams. It's like that. They also like you because you're way more girly. So if you're a feminine, they love, like, you're so feminine. You could be a feminine that keeps up with like your nails, your feet, and you love scents and smell goods and oils. And it's just like, you really do rule the feminine for them. And they miss that. They just miss that. So this is just to let you know that this person just misses you. If they hit you up or blah, 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 and they have a suspicion that you're already taken, but the energy that I feel is very single. I feel a very single Scorpio in this energy. Like, you are to yourself, and sometimes you panic about, like, I'm getting older. I feel like I'm running out of time. I haven't met the one yet. Should I care? Shouldn't I care? Like, sometimes it weighs on you, and other times you're fine. So you go in and out of that. Like, sometimes you're just chilling by yourself. You're happy for the freedom. You're happy that some of you get to flex on your ex. Like, you upgraded, like your car can be better now. You could be looking better now. You take better care of yourself now. Some of you could have got your teeth done, or you could have done something, and you get to flex on your ex, and it's safer. Like, even though you are spending more time alone, you just feel more safer, and that makes you more contagious to people. By the way, you're contagious to people, Scorpio, because you're very mysterious. I even see like a Sagittarius that wants you so bad. Like, there's a Sagittarius that just feels like you are bad. Like, yo, you are everything. Like, you are the whole package, and they're not gonna want to ruin it. So they take let me tell you this, there's somebody who's being very, very strategic about you and how to approach you and how to talk to you. Like, somebody is gonna go all out for you, Scorpio, and the energy that I feel is Sagittarius. So look out for that. And they have heavy alpha energy. So if you are a feminine, there's going to be heavy, like, alpha king energy, and they're going to see you as their counterpart. But they're going to move very slow with you. They're not going to come on strong, because they just feel like you're one of those people that I need to make sure I do this right. If I'm going to do it, I need to do it right, or just don't do it at all. It's like that. You know, Scorpio, spirit is saying you just need something to cheer you up a little bit, like to lift your spirits up, you know? Sometimes you have a habit of replaying failed scenarios and it kind of like weighs you down. Because a part of you feels guilty, like I should have known better, or it's like I should have listened to my intuition, or if you went to a reader, it's like a reader told me this would have happened. I should have listened to the reader. I spent all this money to get all this information and the reader told me and I still went and did. You know, sometimes you could be hard on yourself about what you entertained when you didn't know any better. It's a situation like that. But I want to say it doesn't even make sense. Like, I get it. Everybody's healing journey is different, so I don't want to take that away from you. I just wanted to share with you that the energy you are in now, child, please. Child, please. You wouldn't dare allow that to happen. And I think there's a part of you that is afraid. Like, well, what if I slip again? You know? Anyway, let's see what else comes out for you. Some of you too are the black sheep of your family, and this is why. Like, you had to go through a lot. You had a lot of ancestral trauma that you had to overcome. Like, you didn't, you know, you may not have had the best examples, you know, so you are probably the strong one. You're probably the example of strength, the example of walking away. It shows empowerment. So it says you are more powerful than you realize. And this is what I'm trying to say. You can feel a little sad for yourself, but let me tell you something. This is what I see. You're more powerful than you even realize. Like, you know how hard it is to walk away from dysfunction and toxic nonsense? You know how many people stay and lie to themselves or make excuses for people? The majority does, you know? But yeah, you're seeing synchronicities as well. It shows accept heaven's help. Heaven is helping you. And I feel like you are a prayer warrior. You know, you could be a prayer warrior. You could be a big reader. I hear everybody knows you're fending for yourself. So that's another thing. You probably have the weight of the world on you. You have to take care of a lot of things. You have a lot of responsibilities. You don't really have that many people to help you. So it says time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out, and so new can come in. So I feel like you in 2026, I feel like you will have a brand new roster of people. They're not going to be nothing like the old. I don't think you will tolerate that. All right. And I hear expensive. Some of you have expensive taste, or in order to be with you, it's going to be costly. People can't breadcrumb you. So let's see, if you are dating, some of you could be treating yourself to a brand new watch. If you are dating, see the Empress. I'm telling you, people are seeing you for you. The Knight of Wands. You know who this person is to me? And the Chariot. To me, this person gives me knight in shining armor. Like a person who loves to, I shouldn't really say this, but they love to support a queen. And that's the way that they're going to see you with the Empress. They're going to love to support you. They're going to be the type that, let me pick you up. Like, they're not going to want you to drive. They're going to be a gentleman. They're going to be very helpful. They'll give you lots of positive praise, and it's just in them. It's just in them. They'll try to read your energy. That's who's coming towards you, or that can be who's in your life. It shows Ace of Cups. So this is a brand new emotional experience, you know? Wait, let me see, Scorpio. What you gonna do with them? Is that Lindsay? Lindsay, that's you? I can't see that well. For you and this new person you're dating, it shows success and growth. No, that's not. It shows success and growth. So there's gonna be growth if you're in a dating situation. If you are in a relationship, damn. Oh, hey, Lindsay. Okay, if you're in a relationship, it shows the 5 of Wands, which is like arguing. If you're in a relationship and you guys been arguing, your partner is thinking about it, you know, and they want to apologize. If they said anything or did something to upset you, they're in their head about it. And the Fool just means they just want to start all over again. With the Chariot, they're trying to find a way of how they're trying to find a way to sympathize with you more. They feel like they don't share the level of empathy that you do. So they may look at you, your partner may look at you like, yo, you take things way too personal. But it's like, what? What you mean I take things too personal? Like they feel like they don't share the same level of like they could be way more passive. Like they just let things go, or they just, like they don't look so deeply into things the way that you do. Another thing too, you're like more serious, you take things more serious. They may feel like you see problems where they may not see it at all. It's like that. It's like you guys been arguing because you see things way more different than they do. It's like you can see things before they're about to fall. So it's like, yo, honey, didn't I tell you about blah, 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 blah? And they're just like, oh, I'll take care of that. And you're just like, what are you talking about? Like, this needs to be addressed now. So you're way more serious. And you care more deeply. They can just be, it could be an air sign. They give me air energy, like you could be in a relationship with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I just see them trying to find a way to like understand you or sympathize with you so that you guys can get back on the same page, So they're in their head. They're thinking about the argument. They're thinking about a lot of things that you said. And they feel like you think they don't care, but they do care. They just don't care in the way that you do. It's like that. Y'all be all right. You'll be all right. When it comes to with your career, Scorpio, this gives me you're not where you want to be. Another thing Spirit wants you to know, you're way more attractive than you actually think. A lot of people find you highly attractive. Some of you can really be into your image and how you look, and sometimes you can struggle with like your image, and Spirit wants you to know you're way more attractive than you actually think. You can be a perfectionist when it comes to your look and your image. You probably see every little bump, every little pimple, every little scratch, and nobody acknowledges that. They just find you beautiful and flawless. But yeah. Some of you feel like you should be further in your life. Like you feel like you're not where you want to be, and Spirit wants you to accept where you are. You could be struggling. Like your finances, it takes care of what you need, but it's like you want so much more. Some of you can feel kind of stuck. Some of you can also, complacency. You feel stuck. You feel stuck financially. You feel stuck in your career. It could be like your finances can create a lot of insecurity for you. It's like you feel like you should be way further than where you are now. You can even look over some mistakes that you've made, like, dang, I wish I would have invested in this. I wish I would have took a chance on this. I wish I would have went for this. It's like you feel like you're not getting where you want to go. You feel kind of stuck, so you be careful of like beating yourself up and just feeling like, damn, I should be further than this type of energy. But you have enough to take care of what you got. Aquarius. I see a lot of people looking at you. You're very curvy. Your body your body is a flex, all right? Without you even trying, honey. You're the type of person, because of your body, because of your curves, you walk in a place and it's a flex. So a lot of people, you make a lot of people nervous, honey. You have a lot of high energy, you know. You can be experiencing big pains. Some of you, like in your back, like grief. There could be grief. You could be overcoming while still stepping into a whole new life. It's like that. You're overcoming grief and experiencing a brand new life all at the same time, Aquarius. Like you're going through a transition. It's lots of energies or angels that are covering you every single step of the way. They want you to know that this is a sign you no longer need to play small. So be your biggest, boldest, most beautiful, handsome self in the world. And honestly, you're going to have a few people looking at you, honey. And I even hear like the price went up. So your price went up. And it's your energy. You know, you with your energy, you went through something, like some type of transformation spiritually. This could be something that you've even been following, something that like you following, like you can be an Aquarius that follows the moon cycles, the full moon, and you study what does it mean, the new moon, and what does it mean. It's like you could be a queen or king of astrology, and you could be using this energy to your advantage to help you overcome past, like the past pain or past lower entities. And you could be trying to reach your highest potential. So you're a big climber in this life. You could be big on self-development. So there's a lot of confidence coming to you, and you getting to the top of your company, or you're a hard worker. At times you can be really stone cold to people, but it's just the way it is. You don't mean it to be harsh. This gives me like taking charge of your life. You had enough. You know what you give me? Too many people try to take your kindness for weakness, and you're just not doing it anymore. Like you are in a phase of reclaiming a whole new identity, because whatever you were doing before, it just did not work. You know, like you trying to be kind, you trying to be giving, nurturing everyone while people watched you fall apart. You're just like, I'm stepping over all that. I'm just not going to do that anymore. Let me see. I'm gonna give you a different kind of card, because it seems like your frequency is in a different kind of place. And I hear like if you have children, your children are cheering you on. They know what you've been through. They know what you want. See, this is exactly, this is says Phoenix. I knew it. It says Phoenix rising. How's that for a happily ever after? You just changed the game on mad people. It's like somebody who had a chapter in their life that was freaking awful. And I'm not going to go into the list of it, but you had a chapter that is just like, throw the whole damn book away. We're not going to do this. You could have went back to the drawing board with your spirit guides, your spirit team, and this is what we're going to manifest. This is what it's going to take. This is who I need to become. Da-da-da-da, and you're ready to go. So it says villain. You can always rewrite the story, and I really feel like that. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're tired and you're taking your power back. So I just see strut walking. You could be going out. You could be going out. You could be invited out, or wherever you're going, you are just looking amazing. You are getting back in touch with your true, authentic self. And it took a lot of time for you to get to this place, and people made it really difficult and hard for you. And I just see you like, I want to know how people see you now, though. Even like the past people that tried to play themselves. Like, I wonder, how do they feel about you moving away and stepping up? Let me see. I'm just curious. Because this is like you leaving people behind. It could be like an old friend group, or people who just had you messed up, honey. Honey, they had you messed up. Oh, okay. This is how they see you, the Four of Wands. Like, very spiritually protected. You're getting your peace back. You're getting your happiness back, and you stay to yourself. Like, some of you can like stay in your house a lot now, you know? Like, you have a peaceful, happy house, and you're keeping more to yourself. You're more focused on yourself and what you got going on. So that means it's like, that's how people start to see you. that you're done. The Tower is like you are able to see through them. You are able to see through them. The Tower is like, I'm done. I'm done. You know, you will always hold a special place in these people's hearts, even though they took you, they took you for granted. They see you as holding back, like you're done. So let's see what's going on with you. I see you eating a lot, Aquarius. You might have an appetite for a lot of, I see you dancing and eating. You love food. Food makes you happy. So it shows exploring your options. It's time to take a look into the possibilities. With exploring your options, I just feel like you're going to start to do new things for you. And it could have to do with health and fitness, you know? Some of you too, like an aquarium, you can be visiting new places. You can be stepping out your comfort zone and taking a chance on yourself. That's what it looks like. You taking a chance on yourself. And it shows synchronicities for you as well. So I feel like synchronicities, they comfort you because it lets you know that you're on the right track. For you, Aquarius, the synchronicity that's going to stand out the most this week is 333, which is have faith. All right. So have faith that your seeds are planted well. I feel like you are on the verge of exploring a brand new identity. With a brand new identity comes a brand new game plan. So it's like, you cut the crap out. And you're repositioning yourself in your life. And I hear a best friend. You can have a best friend that's gonna come into your life, or a best friend that got your back. Let's see. If you have a child's mother or child's father, they feel like you're not fighting fair. When the truth is, they feel terrified by your transformation. You have a child's mother, child's father that is shook by your transformation. They're terrified of you. So let's see. If you are dating, Two of Cups and Two of Wands. So someone feels a connection with you and they want to take their time, but it's important for you to know that they do have other options, okay? If you're with someone, they do have other options, but they do feel the biggest connection with you, and they're just going to go slow to make sure that they make the right decision. So King of Wands, you know what a King of Wands is. They explore their options. You could be with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo. So if you're dating this person, make sure you keep your options open too, honey. Let's see how this is going to turn out for this week with this person. You guys are going to be communicating and they're going to put in dedicated effort. All right. If you're in a relationship, you know, your person feels bad of what they did. If you're in a relationship, you know, they know that their spirit and their animosity and all this nonsense that they do, it kind of throws you off. So be careful. You could be with somebody that they really need to heal. They really, really need to heal. It's like somebody who has like a tough love presence. Somebody who's always like, you know, looking over your shoulder and being actually cautious, and you know, they may not even invite you out the way that they should, and you don't like the way that they talk to you, and it's like you feel like they don't fight for you the way that they should. It's like a lot of things that you see in this person, and it shows the wheel of fortune. So they could be a person too, like when they mess up and they know they did wrong, they'll just try to come around and butter you up. They know that you don't take shit either, but for some reason it has nothing to do with you. They're just unhappy with themselves. That's the truth. They're unhappy with themselves. They project a lot of their pain onto you. And they have a lot of unhealed pain that is not addressed. So they can be very sharp with their words, or they can be very mean at times, you know. So that's what you're going through in your relationship. It's like they're unhappy. Being with an unhappy man is insane. God bless your heart, baby. God bless your heart, baby. Being with anybody who's but an unhappy man, Jesus. Woo. Okay. They're tough. When it comes to your job, some of you could have took a vacation. You could have took a vacation from work. You still get paid anyway. Some of you guys could have had what's that word? Paid time off. Whatever. You're about to return back to work. You could have took some time off. And when it shows past and clinging, you could have been at this job for a while, you know? So ordinary just means that some of you can work a 9 to 5. Yeah, PTO. Could use your PTO. Thank you, Lindsay. Pisces. You know, happier and healthier is how people are going to start to see you. And some of you can really be picking up on a lot of things of like fitness. This could be something that you're going to start to enjoy, especially in the springtime. You are going to start to put in a lot of time and attention to like your fitness. And, Spirit says practice makes perfect. So take your time. Like, don't judge yourself, even on your off days. You could be really strict about your diet and your routine and your regimens. Like, you can have all these different things that you do, like self-care, and you wake up early and make sure you do your skin routine. And then, you know, you go to the gym. And I also hear matching personalities. You're going to meet someone that actually has a very similar personality to you. And this is going to like make your heart melt. And this could be, it could be anybody, somebody who has similar personalities. It could be a friend coming on your journey and they're going through the same thing. And I hear like, pace yourself. This could be someone who can be helping you with your fitness. So you can have a gym partner. Some people feel way more motivated when they have a partner. And sometimes your happiness does piss people off, and you will notice when these presents are around you. But you know your happiness is actually a gift given. Your happiness is a gift given back to you. You could have had a lot of people who came into your world and took your happiness from you, like literally. I see the not the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is orange. I see yellow. Yellow is the, oh my God. What chakra is yellow again? Someone help me out. You have the throat chakra, the heart chakra. I can't, but either way, yellow has to do all about like confidence, joy, happiness, and somebody like snatched it from you. Like somebody tried to take all of your joy, and whoever this person is, like they're an escapist. What chakra is that? Solar. Thank you, baby. The solar plex. Yes. I can't believe I couldn't get that. I love you guys. Thank you. But yeah, the solar plex chakra, like you could have had someone take your confidence, and whoever this person was, they were like a dark spirited person, and it's they didn't understand how are you so happy, so they would manipulate you and do all kinds of things to purposely like put you in that position. I don't know who this person is, Pisces. That's the only thing. And honestly, I really feel like it's somebody who you could have been dating, and possibly they have like braids, or they have hair. Everybody has hair. Not everybody has braids, but everybody has hair. Who the heck is this? I'm trying to get a visual. They could have had dreads. either way, they were in more of like a dark type of energy. But yeah, you're gonna be you are going to be in a place of solitude. Some of you, you're going to be spending more time in solitude, making your own self happy. You know, if you are, and some of you, you have a parent that lives like in a mental prison, you know, so you may feel your parents' energy and check on them and just see if they're okay. Like they live in a mental prison, you know, like they could, I don't know, but for you, Pisces, I hear like, are you okay? Is everything okay with you? You might have somebody who's checking on you this week, and it's because you're so quiet. Like you're very, very quiet. You're just keeping to yourself. But I feel like you are, and some of you, if somebody passed over, the anniversary of this person could be coming up, so you could be speaking to them. There could be like, you know, some people still keep a memorial in their house of somebody who passed away, and they can speak to the person who passed away. But if it's not like that, it could also be like you going to their gravesite and bringing flowers, like you love them, you know. Some people have a connection with people who passed over. That's possible. That's a thing. You know, they come in your dreams and visit you sometimes to, you know, let you know like I'm good. I'm proud of you. I also see jail time. Someone, if they caught a case for like molestation, it could be like jail time for someone. So that can be something that you see on the news, or it could be something that happens to someone around you. And let me see. I see you stepping it up with your goals, Pisces. That's the biggest thing. Stepping up with your goals and the answers to your prayers. Like you have a prayer, like a wish coming, you know. Some of you could be in relationships as well, because I see that. And if you are in a relationship, I see your partner being like extra affectionate to you, like tuned into your emotions of what you need. And it could be something that you just need right now. You might just need the extra support from them, and they can sense it. So if you are in a connection, I just see it being the answers of your prayers, like your partner, you know, showing up for you and supporting you, and you feeling really good because of it. Some of you can also have a pet, and you're spending more time with your pet as well. Quiet nights. You have quiet nights. That could be the solitude. You could be at nighttime. Do you stay in your bed and just think and reflect on your life or different possibilities at nighttime? Because you're very focused on your future, and you are planting new seeds. Some of you could find out that you are pregnant with the fertility. You could be either planning a pregnancy, especially if you are in a connection. You guys can be planning to have a baby, or you're just planning for your future, and you're creating a roadmap to new possibilities and whatever you are. And I hear restoring a friendship. Like some of you too, you could be restoring a friendship. I even hear canceling plans so you guys can see each other. So this it could be a friendship. You can have a dating situation. You got all kinds of stuff going on. And your kindness does count. The kindness that you've given to people over the years, it counts. So don't ever regret being kind to people, even though they can make you feel that way. You know, I want to be honest with, like, sometimes you could extend kindness and you could try to help some people and you regret it. Like, I should have never ever overly extended myself. But you'll be so surprised of how that kindness that you've extended to people will come back to you. Don't ever regret being kind. And another thing too, let me say this. There's some people in life that never even experienced kindness before. So if you are the only kind thing that some of these people ever experience, you should be grateful for that. Some people don't even have kind people around them. Some people just go from storms to storms to storms to storms in their life. Like some people got some real jacked up lives. So if you've been the only kind thing in their life, you should be grateful for that, you know? I want to expand on that, but I'm not. So if you're dating, wait. Damn, everybody's getting the same thing. Do I need to shuffle more? Okay. So it says stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So stay optimistic, especially it showed a lot about you being way more focused on your goals, planning. Some of you guys, like I said, if you have health goals and you're studying things and trying to, make your dreams become a reality, keep going. Consistent effort is what you need. Don't give up. And like I said, if you do have a friend or somebody you can pull on your journey, it will make it more exciting to know that, and you guys can share the motivation. When you don't feel motivated, they do, and vice versa. So it also shows explore your options and synchronicities. Explore options can be that some of you are dating and exploring your option and seeing what works out best for you. Others of you, it could have to do with opportunities that you're exploring for work. If you are dating, see, juggling. You could be exploring your options, like I said. The Lovers. You could be dating more than one person right now. And Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles just means that you are looking for long-term stability and you're dating right now. Let me see. Who are these two people? Let me do... Ooh, Jesus. Why did that... Ooh, Hierophant. Okay, one can be a Taurus and they can be serious about committing to you. There's something about you that they are planning for the future with you already. So, and then the other person, Hangman, they daydream about you. They find you so silly. They find you silly and they're very curious about you. And they feel like God makes no mistakes. Like, there's a reason why I met you. But they could be a little bit more slower. They could be also looking at their options as well. All right. So they're daydreaming about you. The other one seems more solid. So, ooh. Should I do, okay, outcome for your dating options. The more serious one versus the one that is daydreaming about you. They find you silly, but they could be leaving their options open. So the first person, the more serious one, they want to be with you. 2 cards of well-deserved reward. This person wants to be with you. The other person who finds you silly, it shows success and growth in them reaching out to you, okay? Even if you are dating 2 people, it's just humble. It's like a very humble, you could be in a honeymoon phase and it's very humble, just like, you're pacing yourself. It's just a flow of energy. Some of you too could be working on your looks. Taking more time out to breathe in your day. Not overwhelming yourself with a busy schedule. And if you are in a relationship, it just shows Hierophant. 9 of Cups. Your person finds you special, Pisces. All right. Page of, this is big love energy. And lots of making love, They just want you to be stable. And if they want you to be stable, sometimes they feel like you're overwhelmed or you struggle with anxiety. They just want to help you. Your person is sweet. Like, they give me sweetheart energy. Like, whoever your boyfriend, girlfriend is, they seem like a sweetheart. And like they're understanding and they take your feelings into consideration, And it doesn't get boring is what Spirit says. With this person, you won't get bored. And they're very honest with you. They won't spare you the truth. That's one thing about this person. Financially, you have a breakthrough. And I hear ripple effect, So ripple effect in all your banks. So if you have a financial breakthrough and you have two banks, I just see a breakthrough at both your bank, however many banks you have. And then it shows new vision. What is the sorrow about? Letting go. Some of you may have to let go of a job. Yeah. You may have to let go of a job. It shows change and successful. You have a lot of money coming to you. There's a big financial change coming towards you. Some of you may have to let go of a certain workplace in order to go to this new place. It's fun. Virgo. Virgo, you could be sad. Like sad, like, oh, I can't believe that. Virgo, you might be sad if there was someone that you were spending time with and you thought that they cared. You thought that they were turned on and you thought that they would return to you, and it broke your heart when you seen them like drift away, you know? Like silence. There could be silence when you felt like it would have been more communication. You thought it would have been more cooperation, and they didn't play you or anything. It's not like that. It's just like you thought that it would have been hard to please this person or hard to get this person to communicate or to commit. And they're soft and they're stable and they're open, and you thought that they were ready to go the full length with you, and you were sure of it this time, but you were shocked when they didn't like answer your call, or they didn't reach out to you, or they didn't make plans to see you again, or it's something like that. It's almost like you could have went on a date with somebody and you guys hit it off and you guys were talking, enjoying each other's conversations, company, and then all of a sudden it just phased out. It just fizzled right out, you know? And you could be like, oh, wow. And you like this person's like hair. You like how they are. It's like, you know what it is, Virgo? It's like getting a taste of exactly what you want. You know, this gives me a Virgo who's dating. You finally met somebody who was safe, who was stable, who was understanding, and they looked past certain things that you thought would annoy them. And it's like meeting someone who seemed like the perfect package, and then all of a sudden it just goes blank. And you are just curious. You're just curious to know, like, well, why did you let go? Well, what happened? Well, it's a situation like that. You can also hear from someone that they're pregnant. You can have a family member who's pregnant. You want to know if they're having a boy or a girl. And, you know, if you're a Virgo who's dating, you could be a little bored, you know, like you could be a little bored and you could be looking for something exciting. You're going to get invited out. You're going to get invited out. You're looking for something exciting to do. If you're a feminine watching this, it's like girls' night out. You can go to a girls' night out and it's going to be really, really fun. Let me see. Some of you too could be thinking about going back to school, and you have to do an entry. Like you have an essay entry and you could be working on it. So let's see, Virgo. Spirit is saying your new life is going to cost you your old one. So if you notice like big changes or people just dropping out of your life, it could be because you are experiencing big changes. All right. So, yeah. So it says consult with an expert. Some of you, there's two things. It could be your health. If you notice like certain pains or certain things with your health, you really need to consult an expert when it comes to your health. Also, it could also be you are on the verge of like a job change. It's either a job change or something that you need to consult with someone before you do it, all right? Or you could be thinking about building your own business. But with tranquility, you're going to be getting a lot of rest. Some of you might cry a little too, you know, like thinking about certain things that you've been through and overcome. Like some of you could be crying a little bit and paying attention. So if you are dating, you're really going to pay attention to the red flags that people, you're going to pay attention to people's character, their energy, how they show up, how they make you feel. You're going to be really honest with yourself in this season. All right, so for your dating life, ooh, who you attracted to? You could have met a Capricornish, ooh, strong attraction, and 2 of Cups, and 6 of Wands. Spirit says playing it safe won't get you what you want. So don't be discouraged. If you did meet someone, it could take time for the connection to grow. Let me see. Oh, 2 of Swords, that's why. So if you met someone and you feel a little discouraged and you had a strong connection, this could be a Capricorn or someone that you guys share similar attractions. You love the affection, the attention that they gave you, and you felt a deep connection. It's like they have 2 roads. They can either, and this could also be someone who loves to take care of themselves. This is someone who likes to go out and they like to be idolized too, Virgo. So they love attention. They love attention. They love to be idolized. They pay attention to the details just like you. So if you noticed a lot of similarities, that makes sense. But they could be at the 2 of Swords, and it shows like they're not communicating that much, but they can just be taking care of themselves. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like they can have an opportunity to reach back out to you. There's an opportunity where they're going to reach back out to you. I don't know. I see a lot of compatibility with this, but it can go one way or the other. If your person has other options, it's like they can go one way or the other. Let's see. What's the outcome for this week? Yeah. See, there's a break. And once again, it's like, there's going to be a break. You're going to feel alone, and then they may reach back out to you, Virgo. But honey, fear can't come in this connection. You're going to have to be open. If you're in a relationship, it shows 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. If you're in a heartbreak, but you can't move on. Okay. You're in a relationship with somebody that you feel heartbroken by, like they broke your heart. They broke your heart, but you can't move on from them. And 10 of Cups shows me that you guys are going to get back to a better place. So whatever heartbreak you had in your relationship, it looks like you guys will overcome it together. You feel really disappointed. They disappointed you. This gives me blindsided. Your partner blindsided you and shook you to your core. Like they could have shook you up. Whatever they did, whatever you found out. They could be bringing you flowers or being more loving. You guys can spend way more time in the house together, like cuddled up, watching movies is what I see. But they broke your heart. But you can't move on. Eight of Cups in reverse is just like, I don't know how to let you go. So I'm going to stay and I'm going to work through this with you. That's what it looks like. For work, yeah, new vision. Oh, you have success. You have a lot of money coming towards you, Virgo. Libra. You're going to be sad, Libra. You have a child that is growing up, you know, like they're growing, and this could have been a child that was like your little baby. They were always underneath you, and now you're going to see like, wow, you're growing up now, you know, like they're going off into the world. They're creating a life for themselves, and it's like it's special to you, but it's also very, very sad for you to see like they're growing up, you know, because with growth it comes the reality of this world, and you are probably protecting your child and their innocence, and now you see them, you know, showing up for themselves and growing and getting big and getting invited out to different places, and it's just like, damn, where did the time go? I'm so sad. They're growing up. So I see that for you, but there's also a huge level of gratitude, Libra, because in the same time, you could have raised a really good child and you're proud of them, you know? So it's almost like there's a level of like being proud of your own self. Like, I really raised a really good child. They're really strong, and you kind of remember when they used to be shy. They're not shy anymore, you know? They're thinking of things to do for themselves and building their own wealth and certain things that they want to do for themselves, and you're just proud. And I see like you, Libra, very, very, very cozy and confident. Your confidence is coming back. You could be a Libra that is going to start to socialize, or you socialized more back in the day, and now you're just at a place where simple is okay, you know? Like you staying in the house, you doing a facial mask, you doing affirmations in the mirror, and cooking a good meal, you know. Some of you can work from home, and it's like you've reached a place of like peace and contentment, you know. And if you're with somebody, they feel like you're not going anywhere. So who you with that feels like you're not going to go anywhere? Somebody feels like they got you like that, like you're not going nowhere. Who is that thinking that about you? I mean, if you are in a commitment, then it could be that. Like, you could be content with your partner, and you're watching your child grow, and you're fine, and you aren't gonna go anywhere. But somebody could be delusional about you. If you are going through like a separation, somebody can be a little delusional, thinking that you're not gonna go anywhere, when the truth is you're not even thinking about them. You're more proud of yourself, and you're more about taking care of yourself and keeping a simple, good life. Like, this is even like a Libra who sends their child off to college, you know, like, wow, my child made it. I'm proud of them. So let's see. Yeah. A new dawn. It says the worst is behind you, positive new experiences. A lot of people can learn from you. You have a lot of wisdom. And then it shows dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. I feel like at times doubt creeps into your world, Libra. You know? And it says consult. Some of you, if you're thinking about getting surgery or doing something, yes, consult about it before you do it, all right? And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you allowed yourself to put up with. Yeah, this is like some of you making a decision about surgery, and it shows a lot of peace and happiness. Like you spending a lot of time to yourself in solitude. You spending a lot of time in the house. Some of you can even buy like flowers, plants. You love the smell. There's people who think that you're wealthy because of how you show up. What else for you? Yeah, you're going through a huge change. You're going to notice that you feel way more... You're a Libra, so feeling balanced is actually self-mastery. It could be self-mastery, you learning how to master your emotions, feeling emotionally and mentally balanced. Some of you could have went through health problems or health changes. You know, some of you could have struggled with like a mental illness, like bipolar, and you had high highs, low lows, and you know, you could have been researching ways to like heal yourself holistically, stay in balance, stay healthy, happy, and be optimistic. You could have went through a lot. Even with consultant experts, some of you could have went to therapy. You could have did therapy, you could have did spiritual coaching in order to help you find peace over all that you went through. So your passion is going to come back. Your passion for life, your excitement to take chances. If you're dating, you overcoming the feeling of not feeling loved. Like you could have literally like felt really, really unseen, unheard, unloved. It could have took a huge toll on you. And you could have, you know, had to heal that, heal those thoughts, heal that way of feeling about your own self. And just forgive yourself for giving yourself to people that couldn't love you. So it's like you need to forgive yourself. You could have put yourself in the wrong environments around the wrong people who didn't treat you like love. And you could have identified with those thoughts. Like, I'm unlovable. I'm a burden. Nobody cares, you know? If you're dating, the Chariot just means a visit. They can be coming to visit you. This can be a Cancer. 9 of Wands. Sometimes they're self-protective, but they also don't give up on what they want. So this shows 6 of Cups. When they think about you, they smile. King of Cups. This is somebody who started to realize their feelings for you is deeper. So this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that they're going to come see you. Knight of Wands. You're too good to be true in this person's eyes. Like you're a gift. And they want to follow their heart. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They also see you a little bit stubborn, but they love you. If you're dating someone, they're going to follow their heart. They love you. They're not afraid to go after what they want in this season. All right. If you're in a relationship, your partner is going to be really silly this week. Like really, really silly. They're excited. Your partner could have got a new job, got a new offer that is paying them way more than they ever gotten in their life. They feel good. They feel grateful. I don't like the sneakiness though. What's the sneakiness about? But either way, it shows the sun. Like I said, they're going to be really happy. Does this person try to keep you blind to the truth sometimes? What are they sneaky about? This person is like manifesting, like they wished for you. They prayed for you. I don't know what they're being sneaky about. What are they being sneaky about? Ace of Wands, like they're really attracted to you. They really want you. 6 of Pentacles, maybe about their money. About their money. This person's getting paid way more than you think. I don't know what they tell you they get paid. Could be their money. Like, yeah, babe, they only offered me 70,000, and the truth is like it's 100,000. I don't know why they would do that. But for work, it shows possibilities. I feel like there's job offers coming your way. A new beginning could also just mean, Libra, you could have took some time off of work, and when you come to work, you're going to notice that things changed and there's more openings at your job. You could have wanted a higher position and it was postponed, but now it's taking off. So there's lots of money coming your way. You may even get a bonus this week, Libra, from your job. Leo, happiness. Like you have good news. And I hear good news travels really, really fast. So whatever happens, people find out. Like you could tell one person and then it travels really, really fast, you know? Like your life is turning out way better than you expected. So pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, you're training your thoughts, and some of you could be in a boot camp. You could be in a boot camp, and it's a lot of good things that are happening for you that your parent could have predicted to you, you know? Like some of you, you're in a place where you're ready to follow your heart. You listen to the wrong people long enough, and now you're going to take your own advice. Also, some of you, if you're on a hair growth journey, your hair is going to grow way longer than you expected, you know? Sometimes when you blow dry your hair, you get to see the full extent of how long it is. And if you like straighten it, you're like, oh, this is longer than I thought. So somebody wants to spend the night with you, Leo. They want to spend the night with you. They just want to experience you. So be careful of that, depending on what you want. They want to experience you. They want to know what it feels like to be in your arms. They want to know what it feels like to go to sleep with you, to wake up with you, to talk to you, to pray with you. Like they're it's like somebody who's contemplating the longevity of being with a real man or a real woman, because it could be somebody who hasn't experienced this level of authenticity in their life or in a very, very long time. So this is different. Like you are a turning point for someone. This is something that they haven't experienced, and it took so long in their eyes. Like this took a long time, you know? So let's see what else. I see some quiet moments with you as well, Leo. At times you can be bored in the house, bored in the house, bored in the house, but bored in the house. Sometimes you're bored. It says you are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. So, and then it says for you to consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So if you're thinking of doing something, especially when it comes to like your own business, you need to consult with someone who is in that field so that they can share with you way more than you know. All right. It'll put you 10 steps ahead of the game. And Spirit is saying, yes, your intuition is correct. Make the decision, take action. So if you feel like it's time for you to go towards something, do it. And it says make a wish. So 1111, this is a magical moment for you. Make a wish and enjoy the manifestation. And simplify your life just means that this is a time for you to organize yourself, get rid of things that you don't need anymore, and bring in the new year's clear, confident, calm, and ready to take action. That's what it's going to be about for you. I see a lot of people happy to see you, especially if you've been MIA and you get invited out to be around your friends or to be around your parents. I mean, your family. It could be your parents. They're going to be really excited to see you. All right. Real excited to see you. Let me tell you, I did. I sensed a single Scorpio, but I still do the two if you're dating and if you're in a relationship. So for Leo, if you're dating, ooh, you're going to be smitten. 9 of Cups. Ooh, but why it showed the Death? 9 of Cups and then Magician, wish. Why do that? You know, Leo, if you were smitten by somebody and things came to an end and you wish that this person would come back around, they are. If you're thinking about somebody, daydreaming about somebody, they're going to reach out to you, okay? If you think it's somebody returning, it could be a Virgo. If you felt like it was over or you haven't heard from them, you wish that they would reach out to you, they are. And they do want commitment with you. So if you're wishing to commit to a Virgo and have a stable stable longevity with them, that can come back around for you. All right. It could even be a Scorpio. If you're in a relationship, ooh, if you're in a relationship, it shows single. Okay. So you're not in a relationship, you're single. Okay, so this is a real single Leo, because I did relationship and it shows 9 of Pentacles. You can just be starting over again in love with the two of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune just means it's going to be a new season of love for you, Leo, where you'll meet compatible connections. Well, let me see what kind of connections are going to be attracted to you. 3 of Wands, like people who are going to be, damn, people who are overcoming disappointments and waiting for love. Okay. Damn, people who are stressed out, nervous about starting all over again. You're meeting people who want to be in a commitment, but they're scared. They're scared because of the disappointments they've been through in the past, and they fall for you. Why are they scared? Because you're very attractive. You're very, very attractive, and you seem like you are the whole package with the 10 of Pentacles. People are scared and wanting to take their time with you, but these are people who are coming out of breakups, coming out of disappointments that are starting all over again. But when it shows the Emperor, these are people who will make the effort. So they're going to be waiting on you. If you noticed that people ain't reach out to you and you're waiting on them, it could be because they're afraid. People who are afraid of rejection, starting over. Lost as heck. Okay. So when it comes to your money, it shows anger. You're pissed off. You want to work for yourself and you're pissed off. You want more money. Some of you feel like you're not really, well, if you want to work for yourself, it shows it'll be a success. But others of you, you're taking one day at a time. You could be working for a company, but you're not really making that much money. So you're not that happy with your job, and you're feeling like you want to work for your own self, and you're angry about your finances right now. Your finances are not where you would want them to be. Capricorn. Capricorn, if you're dating someone, there's somebody around you that feels like they don't deserve you. And they do not want them to be with you, and they do not want to tell you this. Like, that person does not deserve you. You do not belong with that person. I pray that it doesn't work. So somebody is praying that your connection doesn't work with someone. And I don't know, they're strong about it, you know? They may even feel like, I wonder if this person is like capable of even being with you, or will they take you down to where they are? It's like somebody feels like the person is not on their level, and they do not want you talking to them. And I don't know if it's like a friend. It could be a friend or a family who feels this way. Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm not going to express it so strong. But the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you. It's like somebody who really, and they're just starting shit. Like, they're purposely being difficult because of what you could have been through in the past. Like, they're purposely being difficult, you know? This is somebody who likes to cause a lot of chaos with all kinds of difficult emotions in people's lives. So if this person does call you up and tries to like put you down when it comes to this relationship, just tell them it won't be like that, or just tell them, I don't know. It's just basically somebody who is feeling strong for some reason about you not being with someone. That's all, you know? It's like somebody on the outside watching your life. I don't know why. And they don't want to hurt you, but they also want to like put it out there. They don't want this person to break your heart. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. You know, Capricorn, if you are dating someone, that's another thing too. Like what this person doesn't understand too, you might have other options. You're not just running around with this person. If you're a dating Capricorn, it could be like a friend who really, really loves you. A friend who really loves you and I don't know. It's something to do with that. All right. And somebody wants to help you, especially if it has to do with healing. Like somebody wants to step in and help you. Like they want to help you, especially if you have your own business, you have your own company, there's somebody who wants to step in and they really want to help you. Like get organized or establish more or take pictures for you or all kinds of stuff. They want to hold on to you because they want to step up or like step in and help you. It could be like a friend, all kinds of stuff, Capricorn. I see you cooking. I see you craving something different. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's almost like, did you like this person? You were dating somebody, you really liked them, and the person could have seen like how sincere you are, but they could have even looked their social media up and felt like, oh no, I do not want you to be with this person. You know? It could be a sense of like you can do better. Maybe your friend is trying to tell you, but it's how they do it. It's like it creates so much chaos. They could tell you that if they really just want to say, Capricorn, you can do so much better. They can just say that, but they don't want to like create too much nonsense. But it's so crazy, Capricorn, because the way that I'm seeing it is that you're just open to dating. I don't know if I don't know if you and this person are really on the same path either, to be honest. I don't really know if you guys are on the same path, but if they respect you and they're good to you, I feel like it's just an opening of a door to a new dating cycle, and you're just happy that somebody can actually meet you where you are on like a mental or spiritual level. I think it has more to do so about that. Like this person could have came into your life and gave you a new emotional experience, and it could have made you excited. But I don't see you putting all your eggs in one basket. I don't see you doing that. So I don't know why they're so scared. And you know, some people, they ain't got no lives. I'm gonna have to be honest. Some people, you know, like some people just have no life, man. And what happens is when a person don't really got a life like that, they just put their nose in other people's business. Or let me tell you what else, because I researched something the other day. It was just like, what is wrong with people? Some people, they run and escape from their own self. Because let me tell you something, every single individual here on this planet, I just feel when you get to a certain age, like your plate is full, you know. Or I can just be speaking, maybe I'm just speaking from my own lens, and then the people that are around me, the closest to me, the people that are closest to me around me, it's like we be busy. Our plates are so full. We have so much going on. I couldn't even imagine like trying to be in somebody else's stuff, because I feel like my plate is so full. How do you even have time? Like if I can get a day to myself just to sit down, relax, and even that sometimes seems impossible, but I'm not, you know, to each is their own, because I'm starting to come to that place in my life as well, where I'm starting to realize people are just on different paths, and people be doing stuff. And baby, if you paid attention to your own self and your goals, your life, your plans, I promise you, I don't see how anybody would have time to be all up in somebody else's business to that capacity. I just don't see it. However, if this is like a best friend and they do love you and they want the best for you, I can understand that. I could definitely understand that. But for people to be like looking up your person and looking on their social media and doing it like, damn, I just, there's some real nosy people, and I just, to each is their own, I guess. To each is their freaking own. I just don't see how anybody has the time and the capacity. And once again, I'm speaking from my lens. My lens is going to be way different from somebody else's lens. That's, my plate be full, and I'm the type of person, I'm always trying to look for ways to do more. So whatever. Let me just keep moving on. So for you, Capricorn, that's another thing too. My career path requires me to help so many people. I probably don't even have anything left inside of me after that. I just want to go to bed or watch a movie and go to bed. So it could be that my plate is overly full. But for you, Capricorn, you're near the best breakthrough of your life, okay? And it could be also that too, Capricorn, you get a break. You could be a hardworking Capricorn and you finally get a break and you get to breathe and you finally get to do some of the things that you've wanted to do, It's kind of funny when you have a break, you get to you have to go fast, like go to all the stores you need to go grocery shopping, The beautiful gift of this lifetime is that we get to order a lot of things online, so that can help us where we don't have to go outside as much. But if you're a Capricorn that spends a lot of time working, it's like when you have a day off, you have a lot to do. Grocery shopping or shopping for your kids, catching up on things that you never really had the time to do because you probably just work and take care of your children and come home. Or take care of yourself. Nowadays, taking care of yourself is a lot. So for you, Capricorn, you could even be treating yourself to like a nice pedicure or like a nice massage, because I see a vision of you like relaxing. So you can, like how you go get a pedicure and you turn on the massage chair and just put your head back. I see a vision of that. That could be something that you're treating yourself to this week. But yeah. Some of you too, if you're going on vacation, I see you packing your bags. If you're going on vacation. So for you, Capricorn, it shows consult an expert and watch your thoughts. Ooh, and mother healing. I mean, okay, so then let's go even deeper. Like some of you Capricorns, you may tend to give your time and energy to the wrong people. You could be a Capricorn that you attracting the wrong type of people. That could be why your friend's concerned. You probably make unhealthy choices for yourself and love, and it could be because of like a mother wound. You still can be searching for the love that your mother never gave you, and they're telling you to watch your thoughts. Some of you could struggle with like negative thoughts. But yeah. All right. Cappy Cap. If you are dating, King of Wands and disappointment. Be careful of attracting in somebody that actually, well, let's see. Disappointment. Okay. All right. Capricorn, this person, you might have history with them. Let's see. You might have history with this person and they could have disappointed you in the past. They could have disappointed you in the past and they want another opportunity, you know. You know, it shows rejection. Either you could have rejected this person or in the past they disappointed you and you felt like this was true love. This person is longing for you, but make sure that the relationship is in alignment with what you truly want and what you value, and make sure that the relationship is not one-sided. So once again, it could be a friend that is actually looking out for you because you don't make the best decisions in love for yourself. All right. So if you do have a friend, like I said, she could be coming from, she's definitely off in your business, but it looks like she's in your business because you don't make the greatest choices and she wants to help you. So that's what it could be about. Cause I was like, damn, she's going in, honey, like stalking the person for you. But she's doing this because, she feels like you can do so much better and she doesn't want to like help you. But she can do it in a very argumentative way that can be disruptive to you. But just know that I can, now that we have the full picture, I can say that she's doing this because she cares, but her delivery may not be the best. Her delivery may not be the best, but her intentions actually is the best. All right. If you're in a relationship, it shows the 9 of Swords. It shows the 2 of Pentacles. You're stressed out. If you're in a relationship, you're really, really stressed out. Some of you may feel like your partner makes you do more than you should. Like if you're in a relationship, Capricorn, you're carrying the relationship and it's stressing you out and you feel overburdened. But I don't see you wanting to let the person go. You know? Let me see what Knight of Cups. This person is in love with you. But you're disappointed in them. Like you've been depressed. You've been putting in a lot of energy. You've been juggling and taking on a lot. Is this person comfortable? Are they comfortable with... Like this person emotionally could be fulfilling to you. You're going to have to speak up and be honest about this person, Capricorn, if you want them to help you more. That's what it is. That's what it is. You need to be honest with this person. You're stressed out. You feel like you're taking on the weight of the relationship. And some of you may need more love, affection, more help. And this person, they seem like they're kind of like laid back. Like they will let you take on the burden by yourself. Let them know. It's like they're kind to you, but it's like, damn, I can use more of your help around this mother lover. I feel like I'm taking on the weight of the relationship in the household. So be open and honest with them about that. That's what it shows for your relationship. When it comes to work, it shows transformation and adventure. Adventure is always a risk. Some of you could be finally taking a risk to put a business together for yourself, and it shows exhausted and guilty. So you could be taking on more responsibilities because you want more money, but now you feel exhausted and you feel guilty. Like, damn, I asked for this blessing, but I didn't know it would cost me so much. So just be careful of burning out from work, overextending yourself. And if you have a child that lives outside of the household, they're going to be really excited to see you. Like you could have children that are excited to see you and spend time with you for the holidays. That's what I see. If you have big kids, honey, like big kids who got their own life going and they come and visit you, they're excited to see you for the holidays. Cancer. Are you ready for another one of your prayers to be answered? I don't know why that's coming out because that seems like a rhetorical question. Of course you're ready. Who wouldn't be ready for another prayer? It could be love, Cancer. You could have canceled out Some of you Cancers canceled love because you couldn't take it, and you can be more about yourself. Some of you could have even like went back to church and got delivered. You could have got baptized. You're more into like church, and you love tarot and movies, and some of you could have like a schizophrenic sister or sibling that kind of scares you sometimes when they go ghost, or I don't know. You care about your family. You care about your family a lot. And you have a caring spirit, and you're in a season of like it's so quiet around you, you know? So I don't know if you live alone. It just seems very, very quiet. Or if you have big kids, you have big kids that moved out the house, and the only real responsibility that you have is yourself, you know? You could have also lost people along the way, like through death. So it's not that many people that you have left. You have a very simple, quiet life, and you have a family, but they're like, they be turned up, and you're just tired. You're at a place in your life where you're more calm. You love to give back. So you could be a person that feeds the homeless or the poor, and you know, you can have a younger sibling that you take care of, and you could be scared of them though. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Like you're scared of a younger sibling. They may have health problems or certain types of mental problems that that cost you your relationship with them, you know? So your parent sees that you matured so much, and it scares them, you know? So if you notice that your parent is kind of like distant towards you, or they just say little things and they smile and watch you from a distance, it's because you turned out to be something they never ever expected. Like there's so much that happened with your family. There's so much of like, maybe you have a family or a lot of people don't make it, you know, or they could be struggling with mental health, because that could be something that could have been passed through your family, but it doesn't look like it touched you. You're way more sentimental and healing and understanding, you know. Some of you too, you can work in like a hospital, or you could possibly work with certain types of patients, and you're very goal orientated, and you keep to yourself. You could have been a Cancer that you used to surround yourself with a lot of people until you've been through something painful, and nobody came to your bedside. Nobody was there for you, you know? If you're in the chat, hit the like button, support my channel, subscribe, share, hype me up, baby, hype me up. But yeah, Cancer, some of you are even about to publish a book. You don't even know this yet, but you have a book inside your heart that one day you're going to sit down and you're going to start to write, and you're going to publish your book, and you're going to spend a good portion of your life promoting that book around the world and shaking hands and meeting wonderful people. So let's see. You're in like the soft life. You're in like a soft life era. You don't like confusion. You really don't like it. Spirit wants you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you allowed. They also want you to watch your thoughts, because sometimes the past can creep up on you. You're thinking about some of the things that you've went through, and it shows mother healing. Some of you, the reason why you need mother healing is because you could have you could have had to raise and take care of your own mother, you know? I don't know if your mother's like really, really old, or there's something with your mom where you have to step up and take care of your mother. You take care of a lot of people. And one of the prayers could be that somebody will finally come and take care of you, you know? You could have wished for this for a long time, and then you just gave up. Like, I can't even count on anyone, so I doubt it will happen. Yeah, you're going through a huge change. You're going through a huge change. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you're going through a huge change and an upgrade. And this change is going to call you to let go of the past. So you're going to see the number 555 a lot. It's like spirit begging you, please give it to us because it doesn't serve you anymore. And we want to reward you for all that you have done. We want to thank you. We want to bless you. It's like get out your own way so that they can bless you. They really want to bless you. So, and I hear your secret is safe with us. So if you prayed or cried about something that like happened to you that you don't want to speak about, they got you. They're going to take care of you. So when it comes to your dating life, you know, can I tell you something else? If you were dating somebody and they left you or broke up with you, Cancer, it's because they didn't want to ruin you and they didn't feel like they really related to you. It wasn't to hurt you. They left you because they felt like, I don't want to ruin Cancer. Cancer seems like such a good person and I don't really know if I relate to you anymore. So it's almost like it wasn't a way to hurt you or violate you. It's because they didn't want to hold you back or hold you up if they knew that they don't fit the picture. They don't fit the picture that you have, you know, it's like that. Six of Swords means you're moving on. King of Cups means that you're going to meet a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this is justice for you, or a Libra. This is someone who is going to love you, order you nice things, offer you nice things, keep you company, compliment you, go for nice little walks with you. You won't have to take the burden on by yourself being with this person, and you capture them at the right time. You meet this person at the perfect time in their life because they used to be stone cold. This person was stone cold. It's like they could have been bitter because they've been through too much and they got tired. You finally met this person when they came into a place of peace. This is what you're about to meet. Let's see the outcome. With this new person, it shows growth and third eye. It'll be like a spiritual connection. When it comes to your relationship, if you are in a relationship, Cancer, if you are in a relationship, oh, it shows ending. The person still loves you. If your relationship just ended, this person still loves you. It's just, I think I was speaking about that. The person still loves you. And you guys worked well together. It was very emotionally fulfilling. It's just about, if they're giving you the silent treatment, it's just about, they may communicate with you and tell you that deep down inside, you really make me happy. And, oh, they were stressed. They didn't know if you guys can really make it. So they could have walked away from you. Like, I don't really know if this can work out, and they could have just dropped it. It shows it. You guys could have been arguing a lot, you know, a lot of differences. That's what it was about. It wasn't about the love. It was about the differences that you guys had. They may reach back out to you. Let me see. They may reach back out to you. You guys just may keep this ended. Yeah, rest and reconsider. This is somebody who took a break. You guys were arguing. It shows moving on. It's like you guys couldn't get on the same page. They just couldn't trust if this was going to go in the direction that they wanted to. It's like that, you know. This could be a person who's focusing on themselves right now, their own joy and their own stability. So if you're in a relationship, it could have came to an end, and it could have caught you off guard. You know, like a situation when either you couldn't keep up with them or they couldn't keep up with you. And that was the real difference. Somebody couldn't keep up with the other person, and they didn't want to pressure you or, you know, make you come up or come down to their level. So somebody just said, let's just take a break. Let's just keep this like this, you know. It's like, it's a situation like that. Spirit is just saying what may work for you may not work for someone else. It's like that, just differences. Taurus. Taurus, you may, if you have a business for yourself, you're going to be overly excited to get a new client. All right. If you started, I hear answering your prayers. If you've been praying about your company, your business, you've been following your heart, you've been trying to do the right thing, you want to get it off the ground, you need more clients, customers, and it seems something new. Like new fresh energy could be coming to your company, to your business. I see you getting a lot of compliments as well. If you try something new with your hair, you're going to get a lot of compliments on your hair. And I hear buckle down, because this is a time in your life that you've been crying and complaining to Spirit about. Like you've been praying, like you want more. You've been praying and crying for increase. You want to start your life over. There's so many wishes and dreams you have, and things are not turning out the way that you want it to. And you are working so hard, and you are going to be so happy when your wishes start to come in, like a business that you're trying and you want to help people, but you just don't have enough clientele to help. And you're going to see an increase in your clientele, which is going to be a wish, a dream come true. Another thing too is it says it's about to go and say the same thing. Starting your own company. Let's see what else comes out. You can even be creating a booking site or a website. Yeah, look. Holy cow, look. Yours is break free. Try different ventures and experience as a way to grow and learn. You're ready to try new things. And then it says, ready, set, go. Now is the perfect time to embrace your heart's desires. I really feel like there's a breakthrough if you've been trying to have a business. All this mother healing. What the heck? Sorry. This card keeps pulling out. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires will manifest more rapidly and accurately. I think I asked this before, and somebody in the chat gave the most beautiful explanation. But if this mother healing keeps coming out, I want to know, what is it about the mother healing that could be affecting you and your walk of life to receive more? And then it shows, watch your thoughts. I don't know if some of you could have had a critically harsh parent that could have was hard on you. Did they hold you back? Like, if you let go of what they done to you and appreciate you here and now, you'll be better off. Is it a situation like that? Like self-forgiveness, like forgive yourself and forgive them. They could have made you feel smaller than you actually were, and this can hold you back at times. You holding on to what they've done, what they've said. And if you release yourself from it, you can see yourself clearly, and you can increase your value, increase what you want, and it can help heal your confidence. Like, wait, let me pull a card on that. How can mother healing hold you back? What is this about? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy. It could slow you down in a way. Like, if you didn't receive their love, it could have slowed you down. It could make you look at yourself in a way that is not true to who you really are. Like, they didn't support you. They didn't show up for you. It can slow you down. It can create uncertainty and doubt in you. But if you forgive them and release it, it can increase the way you see yourself. Wait. Oh. And someone in the chat says it creates resentment, and resentment can hold you back. All right. You know, I'll research this and talk about it deeper. But resentment can hold you back. Oh, because if we speak in terms of frequency, resentment is a lower energy. Anything lower can hold you down, right? But forgiveness is freeing. So let's get into your dating life, Taurus. Ooh. Ooh, somebody wants you. In your dating life, the Ten of Cups. It's like it was an opportunity. Wait, Lindsay, I'm going to read that comment that you just wrote, because that sounds special, and I love special stuff. Yeah. It shows Five of Cups and Knight of Wands. So there's communication. You know, somebody, they have love for you, but their own disappointments could have created. Somebody wants to move forward with you, Taurus, but I want to tell you that you could have history with this person that you're just dating. And it's like, if they had disappointments, or if there were certain things going on in their life, it could have held them back from pursuing you the way that they should. With the Ace of Swords, that is a new form of communication coming from this person. And let me see. Oh, they had to complete a karmic lesson, honey. Honey, they had to complete a karmic lesson, honey. You know, they probably showed you a side of them that you didn't like, and they were disappointed in their actions. They can't stop thinking about you, so they're going to come back towards you, hoping that you guys can move on. This is like a dating option. Let's see what the outcome could possibly be. An opportunity. I feel like you're going to talk to them. Whether you're going to take it further than that, I don't know. But it shows at least an opportunity to communicate and move past whatever you guys been through. All right. And this is just a dating opportunity. Let me go into relationship. So that just means this dating option, you guys have history. It's not somebody that is brand new. And some of you, I hear single, sexy, and free, and making my own money. Some of you are like more on like, I'm single, sexy, and free, and just making my money. I'm not really bent on anybody. If you are in a relationship, it shows the Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Your relationship is struggling right now. It's like your person is just in their head. You guys can be struggling they have bad habits. Your person has bad habits, you know, but it shows the Hierophant. You're committed. Ooh, you're committed. You love this person, but they have bad habits that they need to release in order for your relationship to get better. And it's almost like whatever bad habits they're holding on to, it creates a lot of animosity and drama in the relationship, but you love them. They just got some stuff that they need to take care of within themselves. When it comes to your money, see, I feel like you had success that was postponed. And it shows integration. Some of you can have a 9-to-5, and you could be pursuing a business on the side. All right. And something could have been a little stuck. What's going to happen? Yeah, you're impatient for things to take off, and now it shows financial recovery. Some of you can have 2 jobs. You can have 2 jobs, or you can have a business that you are creating and a job. A job. Aries, a bunch of people are going to a crowd around you. Somebody likes you, and this person could be spilling the beans and telling everybody about what's wrong with them and what they said, and they should have done better, and they should have looked you up and tried to get a better understanding of who you are before they came at you. So somebody could have came at you, or they gave you mixed signals. They didn't understand you, and they feel stupid and lower than life for treating you the way that they did. And if they could afford it, they would have went all out for you. But that's another thing that was holding them back. They felt like they couldn't really afford you. They felt like you were really nice and you only had good things to say, and they were like the worst person to you, and they know that you regret them and they can't stand how they treated you, and they wish they never left you or led you on or took advantage of you. And the only reason why they're not the person coming and telling you this is because they're afraid you're going to curse them out. They would tell you that you were a good girlfriend or a good guy, and you're worth so much more than what they gave to you. They would tell you that, you came in with your head on straight and you took them in and you were kind to them, and like you did a lot for this person, and they feel like they gave you their ass to kiss, and they feel very ashamed, and they also feel like they were like trying to protect you, though, in a sense. And I hear like a winter baby. This could have been a winter baby, somebody born in the winter. And they felt like you were a damsel in distress when they first met you, like somebody who was really stressed out and like even like showing off. They could have tried to say like, oh, you're a show off, but you're not even that type of person, It's like in the heat of the moment when this person didn't get a response from you, they could have went all out and like just went off and called you all kinds of stuff. Like, I don't know, this seems like someone who, I don't know, they could have tried to cut corners with you, or I don't know. This person did the most, Aries. And there's going to be people that come to you and tell you that they didn't mean it, and the people are going to say like, yo, they're their own worst enemy. And this is why they don't really share that much with us, because we would have told them straight up, like, you're wrong. You are wrong. So it's like people showing up for you, Aries, out of the blue. Like this is going to happen out of the blue. And you could have read this person to filth. You could have said like, enough is enough. You could have read them to filth and then left them on red. And they didn't understand then, but it's like now it all came to a completion, and they didn't expect you to like run. Like that was the biggest thing. They didn't expect you to run. They didn't expect you to take it so personal. They never ever expected you to look at them this way, and I hear honesty is the best policy. Like secretly, if you really do want more out of life, then humble yourself to it. Like that's all you got to do, Some of you can be secretly like wanting surgery and you feel like it's a blessing, but it can mess with your head as well. Like, what will it take for me to get to this place in my life? Am I making the right decision? Am I scared because I feel like this isn't the answers to my prayers? And it's like, it's all about how you look at it of what it will be for you, Aries. All right. You can have a sibling that wants to get pregnant. There's a sibling that really wants to get pregnant again. And they want to know how you would look at them if they were to tell you directly that they came out of a like a real rough place. And I don't know, do you have like a standoff between you and a sibling, like you guys don't see eye to eye, and it's all kinds of stuff you're going through, Aries. You could be going out, you could be taking pictures, and I don't know, it's coming out again. Somebody secretly hates what they've done to you. Like they hate what they've done to you. And it's like they just want to do it all over again. They hate it. Like they hate it. and I guess people will tell you about it, you know. But it's funny because I for you for you, I just hear like F you, you know. It's almost like, don't you ever even come near me again. You may not be here for it at all, at all. And I feel like you're just tired. Like some of you could be tired of being single or tired of meeting the wrong people. It could be a situation like that. Like you're tired of wasting your time. You're tired of being single. Is any good men or good women out there even left? Everyone is dead to me. Like you are done. You feel like everyone is just dead to you. Like F them all. Like literally, I don't know if you've ever said this, but that's literally what your insides would say. Like if you would come out your mouth, that's literally what you say. Like you all are dead to me. Like F you all. I'm not showing up to shit. I'm not taking shit, and I'm not taking anyone back. It's a situation like that. You're just so over it. I don't know why. Like it, not to say I don't know why. Not to say I don't know why. I know why. But you're at a place where you are at your wit's end, and you want a real good tight connection, and you've been really hysterical too about a lot of family feuds that you've been going through, and even that is coming to a completion. Like you are getting bored of the back and forth, and a part of you is you're on the verge of a huge breakthrough, Aries. You know, it's almost like your tolerance level is at a zero. You do not have tolerance to stay around petty ass people who piss you off. That's all there really is to it. You're done. And you're nobody's escapist. You don't want anybody trying to project their trauma onto you. You don't want anybody escaping through you, because that's how you could have felt about this person. Like they needed you to be near them so that they can like release their pain on someone, and you're more dominant than them. And that's what they didn't know. You're way more dominant than them. So you weren't about to even mess with this person on that level if they thought they were going to come into your life and do some nonsense. So when it comes to you, Aries, you are performing from your higher self. You are in a phase where you're not going down below your worth, or I just feel like you meant everybody well, and I don't know what the heck all this is. It's like a big mess. This gives me the tower. This gives me tower energy where shit is just done. Like there's a big collapse, and it's because you're no longer participating in the nonsense. You're just not. You're just not going to do it. You're not putting your energy in it. You don't want any parts of it. And you could even be in a place like, I'm not even blaming anyone. I just want everyone to stay the F away from me respectfully. It's like that. You could be living more conscious now, and you have your head on your shoulders, and you know that you have a lot to offer. And this is the reason why a part of you is like scared to even see what happens next. Like you had so much to offer. Why did this happen to me? And what's going to happen next? Because I'm not here for the bullshit, you know? It's a situation like that. You may, if you were an Aries that stopped drinking, you may start to go back to drinking and then catch yourself and then stop again. And it's simple. It could be like champagne, wine. This is the holidays. It could be you're toasting to the new year, and then you cut yourself off from alcohol again. But let's see. This reading was very interesting. Let's see. Yeah, alchemy. It has to be because you seem like, honey, I'm done. It says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. For the music manifestation, I just see you single, praying, listening to lots of music, all kinds of music. You can dance by yourself in your house. And it says playtime. So you could be going out. You could be going out dancing. You could, I don't know if you bump into these people. But Spirit says there's options coming your way. You just got to open up to receive. All right. Because I don't know how you feel about, let me see. How do you feel about receiving love right now? How do you really feel about it? Oh, King of Cups. You're ready. But you want somebody with a big heart. You want a hopeless romantic. You want somebody with a big heart. You're not trying to, you know, and mysterious. You just don't know what's going to happen, but you know what you want. You want a person who extends their love to you. You want somebody who's kind. You know what you want. Okay. So you're open to receiving. So good. And then it says morning affirmations. I feel like you listen to music and you say your affirmations in the morning and you're trying to put your head in the right place. But I really feel like you think your last season was a bunch of bullshit. Like you could be a cursing Aries, honey. Because, yep. I just said it. I just said it. This gives me like the Tower, like the Judgment, like you're done. And you're just being patient now, you know? You feel hurt, like you were deceived. People were envious over you. You're still going through the emotions, but you're trying to be strong. Like they tried you. You can also be overcoming financial losses, or any financial losses is coming to an end. And it shows love begins. So you went through hell. In your last season, you went through hell. And it's coming to an end. I want to see you. I want to see you. Somebody wants to see you so bad. I don't think you want to see them. But who are you dating next is going to be a healer. It's going to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that they're scared. They're going to invest in you, or they're going to tell you how they feel. You guys can exchange numbers and they're going to wait. And this person's going to feel addicted to you. And they're not ashamed to show like how they really feel. And they are a person who will make the effort. You know, this can be an Aries. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or yeah. So let's see the outcome for this person. Ooh, sadness and isolation. That's why they're scared. This just, you're controlling yourself. Damn. So you meet them, but you're trying to control yourself from ever. Do you guys argue? You're controlling yourself of how much you give in. It shows arguing. I don't know why you would argue with somebody that you just met. Unless this is somebody that you have history with. If it's somebody that you have history with, then I can understand. Or if you meet this person and they come out their mouth and you go off on them, that's probably why they're scared. But if you're in a relationship, Aries, if it shows the Empress, it shows the Chariot, you could be going away. It shows Magician. If you are in a relationship, I just feel like this is you're a dream come true to this person, and you guys could be going away or establishing a real connection. This could be a new relationship forming, all right? And it won't be boring, and they will be sensitive to your needs if you're about to go into a relationship. And they will study you first. They will study you first. When it comes to work, you can be taking a second job, and it shows compromise. So there's a contract coming and lots of success. Why are you angry about it? Things can be a little slow. You're going with the flow. Oh, it's coming to an end. If things been slow, it's coming to an end. So this is like a new financial beginning for you. Lots of success. It could be a second job or another contract where you get paid lots of money. All right. So let's do our pet read. The last read is the pet read. How does your pet feel? Damn. They feel defeated. You know, I feel like your pet was trying to, you have boundaries. You have boundaries for your pet, and your pet could have been trying to cross your boundaries, and they feel defeated. You know, so it's almost like if you tell a pet, Don't climb on the bed. Don't jump there. Don't do that. And you could have been very honest and assertive with your pet. They're finally going to stop trying to break your boundaries, all right? You could be strict with your pet. The pet probably knows better. They shouldn't do this. They shouldn't be on the furniture. They shouldn't use the bathroom here. And they trying to cut corners with you, and now you're being more stern. So it shows that they have more respect for you. With the Ace of Cups, you're going to notice that your pet is more humble, and they listen to you more now because you ain't playing that. Ten of Pentacles is that they feel like, okay, let me listen to my owner, because they feel like you're more defensive and angry with them when they don't listen. So they're trying to be more obedient. That's what I see with your pet. They love you a lot. And it says justice. I knew it. You could have been going through a tough time with your pet where your pet wasn't listening. Like, what are you doing? So now it's like more stable, way more stable. They're going to be listening to you with justice, being on their best behavior. And you will see them underneath you. Your pet is going to work with you. They're not going to give you such a hard time. You know, pets can get stubborn, honey. They can get really, really stubborn. They can try you, honey. It looks like your pet is coming back around humbled, and they're going to be underneath you a lot. All right? So good. Keep your boundaries up with your pets, guys. That's the way you train them. I hope these messages helped you. I send you all so much love and so much light.